Yeah, that's right, George. Spring is less than a month away now, and that means not only warmer temperatures are on the way, but those juicy Georgia and South Carolina peaches aren't far away either. Of course, we've had some unusual weather this winter, and I visited one local peach grower today to see what effects that weather may be having, and it looks like our cooler weather lately may have our peach crops back on track. This time of year, Johnston peach grower Wally Yant spends much of his time pruning his more than 20,000 peach trees, but most of what goes into producing a bumper peach crop is beyond his control.
Peach trees need a certain amount of cold hours, cold temperatures between 32 and 45.
So it's natural that following the warmest December on record in the CSRA, there was concern this year's crop could be in trouble.
There was some concern in January, late December and January. It was extremely warm, and there was some concern as to would we get the amount of cold hours for the crop to make. If we don't get those hours, we have inconsistent bloom, inconsistent leaf formation, so we have a poor crop.
But those cold hours finally came in January and February. However, this year's late arrival of cooler temperatures could make this year a late crop.
Average bloom date here is around the middle of March, between the 15th and 25th, a full bloom date. So I'm predicting this year it's going to be a little later, a week or 10 days.
Now the concern is looking ahead to what effect the possible wet spring due to El Nino will have on this year's crop.
Wet weather, extended wet weather causes problems, but if we have clearing, or if we have dry periods, wet periods, and then dry periods, that's ideal. We want moisture. We need moisture. We just don't need extended periods. We're talking a week, 10 days, 2 weeks of overcast, cloudy, damp, foggy. It creates fungus that creates crop loss.
Okay. And Yant says that his first peaches normally start coming in around mid-May, and most importantly, he invited me back to try out those peaches when they do start coming in. And believe me, Brad, I will definitely be taking him up on that. Reporting for News Channel 6, I'm Chris Still. Back to you.
All right, Chris, sounds good. I know they'll be delicious. Hey.